Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down. Now, today we're going to check out a trailer that dropped, I think, at the beginning of the week, maybe the end of last week. I don't know. Things are kind of fuzzy being sick. But when it got announced, I immediately shot right to the top of my trailer reaction list. And that's because the movie's kind of being described as a superhero horror movie. Color me intrigued immediately. And then throw on the fact that this is being produced by James Gunn. I'm really intrigued. Now, let me, before we get going, just say this. In case you didn't see my coverage back from around San Diego Comic Con, you can check that out. But when it came to the firing of James Gunn, look, decade-old tweets, not a fan of any of them. I think they're not funny. They're in poor taste. They're deplorable, some of them. Some of them are just disgusting. However, I do think that people have the ability to change, and I think we have seen that from James Gunn. You watch those Guardians movies. Those Guardians movies are essentially an ode to the way in which I think James Gunn kind of learned from his old mistakes and experiences and grew as a person. So I believe everybody gets a second chance, and I'm very glad he's getting that at DC, getting to write Suicide Squad 2 and most likely direct. But this movie, I'm intrigued by, because this might be the movie that he was teasing leading into San Diego, because he was going into San Diego, teasing this A movie, right? And it had a symbol that looked very much like a rune symbol from the video game Bloodborne. A lot of people were like, oh, is it a Bloodborne movie? Clearly, we know that movie, it either was never going to get made, or is not a Bloodborne movie. It might be this one. So I'm pumped to check out what it is. So pull up, chairman, take a seat. We're getting ready to take a look at the trailer for Brightburn. Now, like I said, this is being produced by Gunn. It's not being written or directed by him. The director's chair is falling to David Yarefsky. He has done one full-length feature film called The Hive. It's got like a 5.2 on IMDb. Haven't seen it, but he has worked with Gunn as a extra in a couple of his movies. He was in Guardians of the Galaxy as a goth Ravager. He was in the Belko Experiment as a miscellaneous crew member. So clearly somebody that Gunn knows, and giving him a shot at the big leagues, you could say. And then as far as the writing goes, this is falling on one of his three brothers, Brian. We're all familiar with Sean, who's been in the Guardians movies. But Brian is one of the two writers here, and the other is their cousin, Mark. So I'm pumped to check it out, man. Let's not waste any more time. Let's shrink it on down. All right, man, we are tiny. Trailers down below us. Let's take a look at this superhero horror movie coming from James Gunn.
Whatever you've done, I know there is good inside you.
Ooh. Two things. That one shot right at the end of that thing was creepy. We'll see that in the trailer. But the symbol right here. This is the rune symbol that Gunn tweeted out back around San Diego Comic Con and made everybody think it was a Bloodborne movie. Clearly not a Bloodborne movie, rather a superhero horror flick. A little disappointed that we're not getting a Bloodborne movie. Somebody get on that. But I'm definitely stoked to see where this is going. That last shot in that little pre-teaser trailer tease was creepy. Let's see what this has got going on. Ooh, very Superman Kansas-esque, isn't it? Down on the farm. A lot of these shots actually make me think of, even the from producer James Gunn, this is all making me feel like it's a Superman movie. The shots and everything.
Who am I?
Oh, Liz Banks.
You are a gift.
Worked with Gunn on Slither.
I know it's been difficult for you lately that you feel different from other kids. You are different.
Brandon. Visionary director of Guardians of the Galaxy. He's not directing this one.
After your dad and I got married, we prayed for a baby for so long.
That really is Superman-esque. Wow. Alright, let's see. Little red sun, maybe? Just not landing in Russia?
One night, someone listened.
This Memorial Day.
Brandon?
Oh.
You are special. We believe that you came here for a reason.
What's he trying
He
to
was
do?
in the barn.
That's what a
No.
spaceship is.
It was like he was drawn to it.
He may look like us. He's
Hey,
not like us.
oh, that kid's full of evil, man. I don't like that smirk. Right? There's. Oh my. Oh, homie's got Superman lasers. This really is feeling kind of like Evil Soups. Oh, that mask is so creepy. Oh, jeez. Brightburn. Oh, man, dude. Memorial Day 2019. I am pumped for that one. Holy, man. That was literally like, it's like instead of Superman landing in Russia and becoming the Red Sun, Superman landed in, Kansas, maybe again. It certainly looks very Kansas-esque, but it's more like it kind of feels like if Superman came here and even in a loving family was just evil. What would it be like to have that? And I'm digging where we're going on this one, man. That looks like it is gonna be super intense. I mean, I was literally on the edge of my seat like the entire second half of that trailer, and then when he's got super speed. He's got friggin' I'm assuming lasers that are coming out of his eyes, the way he cut that door. But it looks like he also has telekinetic powers, the way he pulled the door apart. That looks super creepy and super intense. I am definitely gonna be on the edge of my seat. That whole flick, man. How about you? What are you thinking about Brightburn? Did you dig this? Or are you happy to see James Gunn, back in the movies? With his name attached to things. If you're not a Gunn fan, do you think you'd want to go see this? If you are, or like I said, are you pumped that he's back? Does this intrigue you? Do you think this is too Superman-esque feeling? Let me know everything you're thinking, man, down below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe and little bell so you get alerts every time I make a new video. For the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down, I'm the Seaman, and I'm signing off. Peace!
Hey, still here, guys. Well, so is the Seaman, and I'm here to remind you that the fun doesn't have to stop. You can keep it going with just a couple clicks of a button. So make sure you check out videos either here or here. And if you're new and haven't done it yet, please hit that subscribe button over here.